is Grind City Wrestling, and I am Dustin Starr. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 347 of Grind City Wrestling. Wherever you're watching, wherever you're listening, take that subscribe button to Slap City, or just go ahead and download the Grind City Media app. It's absolutely free. Last week, we talked about the King coming to Memphis Wrestling, and if hell froze over, and this week, I've got more big news regarding Christmas with the King. Also, John Cena, a Grand Slam champion, or should I say Grand Slam Cena. We're going to talk all about it right here today with my co-host, my tag team partner, ladies and gentlemen, Devin Walker, baby!
What's goody, bro? What's good? What's great? What's great? What's good?
I'm fired up.
I'm fired up, too. This TV in front of me has something on it. It's kind of throwing me off.
We should put wrestling on that TV.
I don't know about all that. But
Memphis wrestling on that TV.
We are here. We're alive. We have something to talk about. Grand Slam Cena is on the agenda. West Side Gun is on the agenda, but let's talk about it. There's no chance in hell, Vince McMahon voice, that you know who West Side Gun is.
Well, goddamn, pal. Ha, ha, ha. No clue.
You know what's Hey, young.
Can we play some of this?
No.
So I'll tell you if I'm familiar.
You don't know who West Side Gun is, bro.
How do I
You
know?
didn't even know who Kai Cenat was. He's like one of the biggest streamers in the world.
Yeah, John Cena was on his stream.
You don't know who. All right, you want to do a quick quiz?
Be sure to follow Devin on social media at Devin_Walker2.
Right
I am
here.
at Dustin Starr. What's new?
Nothing's new, man. Wrestling's new. We got a new Grand Slam champion. That's what's new.
Incredible. Why didn't they just do this from the beginning?
Hey,
Just let Super Cena eat the entire year. That's what they should have done. We'll talk about it because I know it's got to be your best wrestling that you watched all week.
You already know the vibes, man. We want to talk about Cena, man. Let's talk about Super Cena.
We'll talk about Super Cena here in just a second. I got big news regarding Christmas with the King. We are going to have Christmas with the King, and it's going to air on Christmas Day on WMC Action News 5
Are you turning him to Santa Claus?
at 11 a.m.
Are you turning him to Santa Claus?
Christmas Day.
Are you turning him to Santa Claus?
I'm going to look for me a Santa Claus outfit. What are you talking about?
I swear.
Like I gotta have like the red jacket
If you show up
with the.
here with a freaking Santa Claus outfit, I'm gonna jump out this window.
So the news of Jerry Lawler coming to Memphis Wrestling, WMC is
Did it
absolutely
shake the
fired
net?
up. What?
Did it shake the net?
I guess it did.
No, I don't think it shook the net.
I don't know, but
net didn't shake.
the place is nearly sold out already. So if you guys are wanting to come meet the King, there are meet and greet only tickets if the seats sell out, which they will. But then also a huge time slot coming up on Christmas Day at 11 a.m. Christmas with the King. I can't wait. You know, Santa Claus has to be there too, Devin.
Oh, here you go.
Santa Claus, the King. We got to have an elf. Who should be the elf?
Gotta have you.
Me?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We got Marco Stunt.
You gotta have no.
Why couldn't he be the elf?
No, you're the elf.
Derek King could be something. What would he be?
A reindeer.
Derek the red-nosed reindeer.
Oh, see, you're already writing the script.
Well, we could put this
Had
in
a
AI
very
and do a whole
blonde-
song and get the song going.
Had a very blonde hair.
Not anymore.
And if you ever saw him, you would think he's Cisco.
Super kick.
No,
That's one of my favorite calls.
no.
All right.
We're not doing that.
Christmas with the King. It will still air on WMC Action News 5 Plus on Friday night and Saturday morning. There still will be a live reaction, live tweet, and what am I trying to say? The live premiere on YouTube. All that will stay the same, but then we have a bonus spot on Christmas Day. I'm fired up about it. Also, we've got bonus this Saturday at noon. Memphis Wrestling will be on WMC as well.
It's lit.
Very, very cool. Kings coming to Memphis November 23rd. Also, December 14th, Grind City Rumble. It's nearly sold out as well. The Good Brothers and the Hometown Main. Who should come to the ring with the Hometown Main?
Who was the hometown man?
It's his hometown is Memphis.
His name is Hometown Man.
Hometown Man, and I call him Hometown Man. I got to do something. This is going to be so much fun. That's coming
This
up in
guy
December.
right here. I got an idea for you.
Okay.
The South Memphis Hype Man should come out with him. Shut me down. Why are you hitting
South Memphis Hype Man.
Why are you hitting your
Holla at your boy.
Why are you hitting your pocket so hard?
What, I did hurt.
Shut me down.
I
You
did
guys-
hurt. It's like super kick.
It's look. It's two fingers.
Okay.
Like you're smoking a cigarette,
All right.
right?
I usually smoke them like this. but,
Why do you smoke it like that?
I mean, okay.
It's okay. Shut me down. You gotta hit the pocket. Two fingers. There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
There you go.
All right.
Put it back to your lip.
Okay.
Throw it down.
Yep.
Step on it.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Imagine me at the desk doing this.
Oh, you're gonna do it.
How many people just like you will just like,
I mean, I roll my eyes when you do the damn shoulder shuffle. He's like,
Devin,
hey,
you gotta squat down low.
He's like, everybody, look.
Hands on your hips.
Hit the shoulder shuffle. I'm like, Dustin, stop it, bro. Stop it. You're going to piss people off like Drewski pissed off the black Israelites. You can't be out here doing the damn shoulder shuffle.
Come on, bro. News and notes are coming up here in just a bit. But first, best wrestling we watched all week. You are up. Your time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. It's the franchise, boy. I'm shining now. You can't see me. My time is now. When I'm fighting or spitting, my hesitancy is unforgiving. Heavy breaking up in the defensive position. A ass kicking AMLO. You know what I'm talking about? I definitely know what
I'm
you're talking about.
I'm talking about the man, the myth, the legend, the now Grand Slam champion himself.
GOAT.
John freaking Cena.
Fight yourself.
He beat Dominic Mysterio. It was a beautiful match.
Who would have ever thought that Dominic Mysterio versus anybody would be good? If you rewind back to babyface Dom back in the day, it's like,
yeah, you never would have thought. Now you got a big spot where you get to take the pin from the GOAT. John Cena becomes a Grand Slam champion in his hometown of Boston. A beautiful moment. But I saw this happen. It was beautiful because you can't have one of your GOATs not being a Grand Slam champion, right? You can't be. Because I looked it up. I was like, I wonder who else are Grand Slam champions in WWE. There's 25.
Really?
25 Grand Slam champions in WWE. I may or may not have the list right here. You want to
Should I guess? Or
you want to guess? I don't have time for all 25 that you to guess, but you can guess. I'll guess. You can guess. See if you can get 10 of them.
But does Grand Slam champion include the European Championship? Because it used
now
to.
You're asking extra questions.
It used to. Okay, so just do your list because European title used to be in that, and now it's no longer.
How about this? Do you know who the first Grand Slam champion was?
Miz?
Nope. There's 25.
Bret Hart.
Nope. The first WWE.
Shawn Michaels.
You're damn right. Shawn Michaels was the first Grand Slam champion in WWE history. We have, so here's the list for you.
Okay.
Where's it go? All right, so we got AJ Styles, Bayley, Big Show, Booker T, Christian, Cody Rhodes, Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose, Eddie Guerrero, Edge, Finn Balor, Jeff Hardy, John Cena, JBL, Kane, Kevin Owens, Kurt Angle, Mickey James.
Yeah, shout out to Mickey.
Rey Mysterio, Roman Reigns, Sasha Banks, Seth Rollins, Shawn Michaels, The Miz, and Triple H.
I mean, it is an elite list.
It's a great group.
Whiz.
What a group.
How many of those names are not Hall of Famers?
Probably,
they've all got to be.
Probably Finn Balor.
Is Finn a Hall of Famer?
No.
NXT champion?
No.
First ever world champion?
No. He's not a Hall of Famer.
Universal champion, I think is what it was.
No.
Tag team champion?
No, I don't care. No.
So you're telling me that this is a poll. Is Finn Balor Hall of Fame worthy?
Kofi Kingston's on here too.
Kofi Hall of Famer?
Kingston also, yes.
You went
for other reasons. Yes.
Okay. All right.
You got to have some diversity in the Hall of Fame, bro. But I think John Cena having this moment was massive because, like I said, WWE knew it was a moment. You can't have this like having LeBron James or Michael Jordan, the GOAT of your sport, without a title, right? Without the biggest title. So I think it was great. It was a great moment to have, a great moment for Cena to have it in his hometown. And you know, he looked like he was happy about it.
I think that's why it was so cool. I remember Ric Flair winning the Intercontinental title at the end of his career, and I thought, that's kind of sucks. But it is kind of cool to see the people go crazy over Ric Flair one more time. I think this was different for John Cena because I think that the Intercontinental title has a lot of value based off of how long Gunther had it. Of course, Dominic Mysterio, one of the most polarizing figures in WWE, where they're cheering, booing. It doesn't matter what he does. It just, for some reason, turns to gold. And to put those two guys in the same ring at the same time in John Cena's hometown, his final Raw, and with the Grand Slam being on the line and he wins, the spot with the chair was so funny. Great. And we've seen him do it before, right? We've seen him do it before. But who cares? Nobody does it like John Cena. And it was so good. I watched a John Cena clip the other day on the internet that was merely him telling Cody Rhodes live in the moment, don't pick it up. And Cody didn't pick his own championship up. He was calling this in the ring, Devin. And then John walks over, picks up the title, and hands it over to Cena and hands it over to Cody and makes it a whole moment where Cody was just going to pick it up.
Yep.
So John Cena is just so good. That was so awesome, but it gave away the future, and I'll tell you in a second.
Gave away the future. I have two questions for you before we move on in this show, because it had me to really think about the John Cena era. Because a lot of people consider him the GOAT, right?
He is the GOAT.
But let me ask you two questions. First of all, first question.
Hands down, he's the GOAT,
Do
right?
you remember who John Cena's because of course, you're a Grand Slam champion, so you've held every title. Can you name who John Cena's tag team partner was when he won the tag team titles?
Was it Shawn Michaels?
When he won the world tag team title, it was Shawn Michaels. Can you name his other partner? Because he won that one in 2007 when he beat Ray RKO. Do you know who his partner was when he won it in 2010? When he won the WWE Tag Team Championship.
John Cena.
So I did this downstairs. I did this in Boston, Massachusetts.
I worked there in 2010 and don't remember this.
This name is gonna blow your mind, bro. John Cena and David Otunga became tag team champions when they beat listen, wait for it. When they beat Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes at Bragging Rights in 2010.
So random.
So random.
So
I
random.
just wanted to bring that was wild. And also my second question for you.
So I worked with David Otunga in developmental. Super awesome guy. I was a big fan of the I Love New York show, so I was able to work out with a guy in the ring that I watched on television, was like a fan of.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. And David Otunga, man, he is really down to earth, really cool guy.
Shout out David Otunga. My second question for you, because we're talking about the Cena legacy, right?
Yeah.
And I said this out loud the other day, and it was like, you know what? That's actually a great question. So I want to ask the people. Because the Cena legacy is coming to an end, and I wanted to make this real because I want to know because the fans, the wrestling fans, because you consider John Cena the GOAT, right?
Yes.
I think he's on the GOAT list.
It's hard to
argue. There's a whole era of John Cena that I really kind of blur out because it was a part of the era when I stopped watching wrestling. So to each his own.
He was on top the whole time. Just so you know,
Jeff Hardy's my GOAT. I want to ask you, who was his biggest feud? Because when you think of Stone Cold, Rock, right? You think of Triple H, DX. You remember that versus every GOAT has someone they're synonymous with fighting against. Who was Cena's?
Okay, so Cena's biggest rivalry was The Rock. It's just WrestleMania. They had a year-long feud. Rock is one of the biggest stars in the world. But hold on. But when I think of John Cena, I think of Edge. I think of Edge and John Cena because I feel like Edge was just at the cusp of being a main eventer. And then when he beat Mick Foley, I think he speared him through a flaming table or something like that. And then rated RKO, stuff like that really elevated in my eyes Edge. And I remember him going just match after match with John Cena. And I think it might have been around the 2010, 2011 mark.
Yeah.
And then the spinner title belt. So I just always, when I think John Cena and his rivalries, I think of Edge. But The Rock is the most famous one.
So I asked this question to someone else, and they said Orton. So you go Edge.
That's a good argument. I go Edge. That's just because who I correlate when I think of John Cena.
Because we're trying to piece together because we're going to talk about the John Cena legacy, and of course, like when we say what is John Cena known for, the spinner belt, the jean shorts, the Make-A-Wish stuff, the 5 moves of death. And my thing is like, who is his biggest feud? Like, for me as a wrestling fan, I can't really like attach him to anybody else. Just like anybody else we talk about, whether it's Taker, whether it's Cena, Taker, Stone Cold, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, I can attach them to somebody else. The Cena thing, I really can't do it.
He just worked with everybody.
That's the weird thing.
Him and Umaga had great feud.
It's so weird.
Rusev came out at WrestleMania to fight Cena in a tank. Like, there was always really, really cool stuff.
Yeah, so yours would be?
I think mine would be Edge.
Okay.
The most famous, the biggest feud by far is The Rock because of his fame, the level of fame that he had. And then also John Cena just carving The Rock up on the microphone, calling him out for making notes on his arm and all that kind of stuff. So it's The Rock, but then I think Edge when I'm thinking of his true WWE rivalries. Best wrestling I watched all week, I'm agreeing with you. It's John Cena. Dominic Mysterio, John Cena. But also I feel like that it's given away a little bit of what's going to happen next, which leads me to some news and notes here. Gunther has been announced in the Last Time Is Now John Cena tournament.
We talked about this
and
last week.
He's going against Javon Evans, which Gabe Sapolsky, WWE Scout, Evolve, WWE ID, he posted this and said, and Javon Evans posted it, he shared it and said, this is a generational matchup. Gunther versus Javon Evans.
1,000%.
Now, this makes me feel like if I'm fantasy booking, this is going to be an awesome match for Javon Evans, but he's not going to win because Gunther is going to be John Cena's final opponent. Gunther is going to win the tournament, and then Gunther is going to take the Intercontinental Championship from John Cena in his final match because Gunther is arguably the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. It makes perfect sense. I don't see how they're going to go with this tournament without it.
And that's the problem. Bro. If you can fantasy book that to a T already, because the beauty in and I hate to bring this back up, the beauty of the John Cena situation at the beginning with the heel turn is you could not fantasy book it. The shocker, the amazement of what happened, you could not fantasy book that. And you just fantasy book that, and if it happens now, for me, it's gonna be a limp wiener, bro, for me.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Dick finale for John Cena if we get Gunther versus Cena.
I'm gonna steal that because I think on TV I can say limp wiener.
Limp? You gotta say limp.
I can't say limp dick on TV. I have to say wiener.
Limp wiener finale.
Yeah,
that really roll off the tongue is the same.
Well,
but I like that. You can still you can have it.
Are you okay with John Cena, the GOAT, his final match being against Gunther?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
I'm asking the people. Are you okay?
No, I'm not, people. No.
With Gunther,
your answer is no.
Being John Cena's final opponent. It's Gunther. And Gunther's going to take the Intercontinental title from
you could
book something better than what I just booked.
Because you just fantasy booked that shit so easily, I think that's why it's going to be a limp dick finale.
And then you got Gunther with the championship that he arguably made famous, brought prestigious, all that kind of stuff.
By the way, Gunther is a Nikolai Jokic of the NBA, bro. He's so boring.
Okay, let's do this.
WWE.
Who should be John Cena's final opponent?
Chris Jericho.
Okay, I could live with that.
I'll go Chris Jericho.
I think
55-year-old Chris Jericho, Grand Slam champ versus Grand Slam champion.
Okay, so Jericho, who's another one?
So we were trying to do this on the Chris Vernon show the other day. We're trying to fantasy book it because we need like a passing of the torch, right?
Yes. That's why it's Gunther.
But do you want to pass the torch to Gunther, bro?
I mean, I feel like
that's a lame torch to pass.
Is Gunther just not as charismatic or as exciting and stuff, or? Because the way they pushed him, he is deserving of it, but it sounds like maybe we're just not Gunther guys. I love Gunther too, by the way.
I think, like I said, I've made this comparison on the show before. We need to clip this because I love the comparison. Gunther is the Nikolai Jokic of the WWE. Why do you say that? He's built like he's built.
He's big.
He's big. He's a big dude. He's amazing at what he does. Phenomenal at what he does. Literally the MVP of the WWE, just like Nikolai Jokic is the 3-time MVP, 4-time MVP in the NBA. But and like people, it really doesn't resonate.
That's funny.
It doesn't resonate the way basketball fans. How about this? We're gonna do this even more perfect. Basketball fans mess with Nikolai Jokic, right? They know how cold he is. They know how tough he MVP, puts up numbers. Amazing. Just like Gunther. A casual wrestling fan doesn't know who the hell Gunther is or doesn't give a crap about watching a Gunther match. Wrestling fans, core wrestling fans, love watching Gunther matches, right? And that's why I compare those two worlds of like
marketability.
Does he have it?
Nikolai Jokic, you just explained both of them. That's how they are.
That's how they are.
That's how they are.
They just go in and do their job and leave.
All right, let us know who you think John Cena's final opponent should be. I would love for that to be Edge. I've seen the graphics.
That's the one that would be a banger.
Look really cool. And if TNA Wrestling and WWE could trade Ric Flair for Christian, you know how they did that one time so Flair could make the appearance at the Hall of Fame, then I would think that there's somehow, some way that AEW and WWE can make money together to make this happen. But then again, that relationship might be so damaged that it's not possible. Speaking of AEW, I got some news here. Have you heard at AEW Collision over the weekend, a women's tag team decided that 3 minutes was not enough for them, and they left. They left the Collision because they didn't want to wrestle only 3 minutes. Have you heard the story?
I haven't, but I think that's out of pocket.
It's Nixon Newell, who was formerly Tegan Knox in WWE.
Never heard of her.
And Miranda Elise.
Never heard of her.
Made headlines when they walked out of a scheduled tag team match mere moments before the November 8th episode of AEW Collision was set to air.
You can't do that, bro.
Dude.
If you get booked to wrestle in a tag team match on television, bro, I know everybody wants, this is the biggest issue, Dustin, and I bet you deal with this more than anything.
Oh, brother.
Everybody wants more time.
Yeah.
You can give them a 3-minute match, a 5-minute match, a 10-minute match. Everybody wants more time. And you can, and
do you realize how long 3 minutes is?
Trust me, I know how long 3 minutes is.
Do you people realize?
There's a lot of 3-minute men in the comment section.
How long 3 minutes is? We have practice matches 3 minutes and blown up afterwards. You think 3 minutes is nothing? 3 minutes is a long time inside the ring. It really is. And I know the casual wrestling fans. No, it's not. That's barely time for the entrances or whatever. They're not probably factoring that in. But I'm just saying, you can do a lot of wrestling in 3 minutes, according to
1,000%.
Fightful Select. Several AEW figures reached out to Newell and Elise following the couple's November 9th Twitch live stream. WWE talent Daniel Bryan was reported to have spoken to the couple. He was disappointed with the walkout, and the match changed. So they basically, apparently, they didn't care that they were losing. They just cared that it was only 3 minutes.
I want to ask you this, as a promoter, do you book him again?
Nope. And people are saying AEW says totally fine. Hey man, just go. That's fine. Yeah, you can go.
Because guess what?
Yeah.
You're not gonna get booked after this.
Yeah, bro. What do you mean AEW was okay with them leaving? I hope so. You don't want to do what we got booked for you? Hey, go.
Yeah.
It's all good. We got somebody else. Here, check this out. James Ellsworth. He was signed to a WWE contract. Also beat AJ Styles, 3 times? And that was off of a 2-minute squash match against Braun Strowman. Nixie XS, Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion, tweeted out that she had a 2-minute match on Ring of Honor and she got most of her followers from there and her favorite GIF. So you are being presented on a platform that's much, much, much larger than your own. You've got to take that time. You don't. What do you think? You're not in the business.
I'm with you. I'm like, bro, if you give me the platform to wrestle, I don't care if it's 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Everybody wants more time, bro. In the respectfully, your name is not big enough of a star in this.
It's not
in wrestling to
not
be
being hateful, but
to be like, oh well, I think I deserve more time. You're not The Rock. You're not John Cena.
They're definitely not.
You're not Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys.
But this was a huge story. It was all over the place where they left and did not get to wrestle.
Yeah, I
on
don't
television.
like that. I hope 5-star. I know we got some other stuff to talk about. I hope this doesn't set a precedent for these new young wrestlers where they think they can bitch and moan about their TV time.
It's happened to us.
You know what I'm saying? Like I hope it don't set a precedent.
I've had a referee just leave. I don't have any idea why. We never talked after that. And then also, there's a character that you would probably know.
Wait, time out. Pause. That referee, does he wrestle?
No.
Okay.
What?
Because I was saying,
we'll talk offline.
There's somebody who's used to referee in your company that I've seen him wrestle now recently. Oh my God, so bad.
Oh my goodness.
So bad. Probably one of the worst wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna say his name on the show.
One of the women's wrestlers warmed up, had a little workout match, did a little training in the ring, figured out what she was doing, and just left. Did all of this work, showed up early, stretched, worked out in the ring, had a conversation with me about what we were doing that day and all this kind of stuff, and then just left.
I'll never understand it, bro, because wrestling's scripted anyway.
Match time comes up, and we're like, and this was 5 years ago, so we're brand new. We're like, hey, well, where did she go? And she's not there. She left. She just left.
Who was it? Somebody I like?
She played a Queen character.
Queen character?
It was really early on.
Hold on, wait, do I remember her?
Yeah, I think so.
Was I a fan of her?
I don't know. I got 2 more notes.
Oh, I know.
I got 2 more notes.
I remember her, yeah.
All right.
I remember her, yeah, okay.
This is really good stuff. Lex Luger. And I know Jalen's got that beautiful bean footage or that photo. Check this out. Lex Luger, who was paralyzed, could not walk all these years. Look at this dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Lex Luger is on a ladder.
Shout out to Lex, man.
Decorating his Christmas tree, which, by the way, it's very early to be decorating a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
isn't
bro. Yeah, like I've been seeing like Christmas snacks in the store. Like that's OD early. But
wanted to hit you with this because this one makes you feel
Lex
good.
Luger. That's super dope, man.
Shout out to DDP and DDPY. Also, my last note is that TKO feels like that it's time to move past the torch. And I'm going to use air quotes here. Move past the torch. Because these WWE PLEs were all created by Vince McMahon himself. And now it's time to take that torch and move past it. They need to make their own PLEs now. Your thoughts? So that means if they're making their own PLEs, they're taking some away.
This sounds like some John Rosa shit. # making new history.
Yeah,
bro. There's so much connection, and this is my issue with that. There's so much connection in history with some of these pay-per-views, right? Whether it was Royal Rumble, whether there's like No Mercy, whether there's like Backlash, Hell in a Cell. There's so much like lineage and connection that are
Money in the Bank, Survivor
There's so much
Series,
nostalgia.
WrestleMania.
There's things you can draw from, right? When you're talking about these, you take that away if you take that away, right?
You've got to. You can't add a PLE. I mean, if you're going to take away, Backlash, then you're taking away the pay-per-view that comes after the Backlash of WrestleMania.
You know what I'm saying?
If
like
you take away the Elimination Chamber, you take away that moment before WrestleMania. Can somebody slide into the WrestleMania role? You can't take away Survivor Series or Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. Those are like, you can't.
How about this? If you want to do this, bring back Cyber Sunday.
Hey, now,
Bring back Cyber Sunday.
Make it a shoot. Make Cyber Sunday a shoot.
I used to love the Cyber Sunday pay-per-views, even though it was booked and...
I don't believe it was a shoot. If it was a shoot and,
it was not
and
a shoot,
people
bro.
got to literally vote for who they wanted to see, I would really be interested
Can we please do this? Make this a clip. WWE, bring back Cyber Sunday. Make it a shoot. Let the fans vote on what matches they want to see. Make it a PLE, a pay-per-view, whatever the hell you want to call it. Put it on Netflix. Put it on Peacock. Put it on whatever network. I want Cyber Sunday back.
All you have to do,
give the fans the control.
Let the fans vote.
Yes.
And then in the voting 2 days before, you have time to prepare video packages, whatever it has to be that you have time.
Cyber Sunday.
That's cool.
Free Cyber Sunday.
Who you could see Javon Evans versus Jeff Hardy.
You know what I'm saying? Dream matches.
I mean? You could see whatever, and the people are the ones that ask for it.
I'm with it.
WWE could still control it a little bit because they pick who you get to vote on, right?
Yes.
But that would be fantastic. Let's do it.
I'm with it, bro.
Devin, I know you've got one last news bite, and then we'll get out of here. And I hear that somebody's in some trouble.
Yeah, man. Westside Gunn. One of the kind of like one of those guys that he's part of Griselda.
I know who that is.
No, you don't. You don't know who Griselda is. You know what is Griselda? Is it a group or a person?
Just keep on going.
Is Griselda a group or a person?
Both.
This dude. It's a group. But Westside Gunn, somebody who's always uplifted the wrestling culture, always kind of like made, to some group of wrestling fans, made wrestling cool because he rapped about wrestlers all the time. He made wrestlers his album covers, his mixtape covers. He has songs about Dean Malenko and Eddie Guerrero and the Lucha Bros. Somebody who's really big in the wrestling industry. He also has his own promotion, Fourth Rope.
Well,
5-star.
I've heard of that.
This early, like last week, they had a WWE Raw in Buffalo, New York, where he's from. He's minding his business in his seat. He gets escorted out by WWE security. And you could tell he's like, what the hell is going on? And when they escorted him out, they also let him know that they're going to give him some cease and desist letters as well, because this Hills Have Eyes mixtape that just dropped had a photo of Virgil and, what's his name? Virgil and
there you go, $1 Million Man.
$1 Million Man as the album cover, and WWE has given him a cease and desist for this. Okay, let's talk about this 5-star. This is a guy who, like I said, who uplifted the wrestling industry, made it cool to a crowd that is not familiar with wrestling, has his own promotion, always just as a wrestling fan, bro. As a wrestling fan, you get mad at him. But you got Travis Scott's ass out here ruining storylines. This dude's an actual fan of your work, bro. Let Westside Gunn cook. Free Westside Gunn. Free him. Let him cook. He also posted a long message on Instagram about how he was deeply hurt. That's something he loved as a child. Oh, here you go. Come on, Memphis Vince. Go ahead and shit on it. Whoa, if you're in business with AEW, you can't be in business with me.
Well, no, I mean, you can't monetize something that's trademarked and copyrighted by somebody else. You can't monetize something that.
But why now, though? I've been doing this for years. Why now?
You said he did songs for AEW?
He did the Hurt Syndicate's. But even before then,
pick a side, bro.
So you think he should pick a side?
No, I
think
he's
a wrestling fan.
If there was a cease and desist, that should have come before. It should have come way before. You don't give somebody a cease and desist in person at a live event. That just seems kind of weird. I don't know how true all that kind of stuff is. But also, if he's monetizing WWE's, proprietary property or whatever you want to call it,
he's been doing it for years.
Are you cutting them in?
Why are you mad now? He's been doing it for years.
If there was somebody that was making Memphis wrestling songs and all that kind of stuff and making money off of that, and I'm not getting into it, it's bad business.
Is it bad business?
Business is bad.
You know what's bad business? Having Travis Scott on your product and him walking out a day before the show.
I don't disagree at all.
So why not uplift rappers?
Well, why not make a deal with him?
I'm with you on that.
Unless they don't want to.
I think WWE should find a way, because there's wrestlers that actually love the WWE. And I know that Triple H he's done a decent job of, since he's taken over, kind of really ingratiating the hip hop culture with wrestling again. Because, bro, wrestling is hip hop.
Because Triple H is so hip, bro.
Not when you say it like that. Wrestling is hip hop. Hip hop is wrestling, right? There's a definite connection going back to the 80s and 90s of wrestling and hip hop being intertwined. And I think that's where West Side Gun comes from. Is like, I want to uplift something I've loved as a child, show love to it. He's mentioned wrestlers' names, he's mentioned wrestling moves in his rap. It's like, oh,
but if
connects.
You're making money off of that product and it does interfere with trademark and copyright or whatever, then there is an issue.
Like I said, why now?
Okay.
That's always my question. Why now? Chat, talk to me. I want to know. Are we free West Side Gun? Or are we with Memphis Vince over here?
Holla at your boy.
All right,
wrapping things up.
We're making some money off
here
of
on
me.
Grind City Wrestling. Don't forget, get your tickets to Sunday, November 23rd, Christmas with the King, and it's going to air on WMC at 11 a.m. on Christmas Day, and then also get your tickets for December 14th. The Good Brothers in the hometown Maine are coming. I don't have a basketball game this week, so I'm going to get up to date on all the content that I need to create. What you got going on, Devin?
I may or may not be in Nashville this weekend, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'll be watching a lot of wrestling. I always watch a lot of wrestling during the week. But yeah, Grizzlies this week, wrestling, Tigers football, maybe me in Nashville. We'll see about that. But yeah.
Tigers football Thanksgiving night.
I'll be there.
Can't wait. I will be there as well. Oh, yeah.
I need you back on the microphone because allegedly the Tiger fans were not feeling what happened last week.
Quick story. The Tigers were down. I'm at the Grizzlies game.
Tiger fans!
Shout out to Jake Brewer.
They weren't rolling.
The police officers at FedEx Forum knew that, I'm undefeated as a Tiger as the MC.
Somebody joked that you got fired on Facebook. They were like, they finally fired Dustin Starr. Who is this guy? I was like,
police officers wanted to drive me over with the lights on so I could go make the save.
I mean, you could have.
And if I would have gone, the big comeback, I'd have been like, look, see?
Can I get up? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, wrapping things up. I am Dustin Starr for Devin Walker, baby, saying so long, everybody.
Word life. This is Basic Thugonomics.
Wicka.
This is Basic Thugonomics.
Untouchable, but you're forcing me to feel me.